Hello, this is the Church of Divination. Okay, so I just felt it on my heart that someone needs to clarify some situations. Just get some clarity on a matter, like a love matter, whether it be business or a love matter or a personal matter. We're about to find that out right now. So, I just was praying over these and cleansing for a reading. So, with the Palo Santos, if you're familiar with that. So, I'm gonna lay the cards down and read your future first, your near future, and it's gonna come to your past, your present, the way you've been thinking, depending on the reading within the few hours, into the very last moments of what you're thinking as you're watching me. This is how I'm going to read this deck to you, to clarify whatever questions that you might have. It's a God-given gift. And I think that if you have a gift, you might as well use it. And instead of just using someone else's name to try to make money from your own gifts that God gave you. And as long as you put Him first in everything you do, you know, all else is sin. It doesn't matter what it is. And tell me that, you know, there's not preachers out there that aren't perfect. There's only one that I would listen to. And that's because he wrote a bunch of books. And his donations are like his tips. Just like these donations. You know, and I can appreciate any kind of amount that you will send. My cash tag is up on the headline or in the description of this channel. Yeah, so I feel like you're trying to clear up some kind of like a situation here. So, and get maybe some answers that you already know the answers to. And I feel like this is like more of a feminine energy. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to begin with the future, the near future, and then I'm going to end the reading over here in the way that you're feeling in the moment. So this is going to be the beginning and the end of our reading. So here we go. And remember, anything that you see in the near future, you could change if it doesn't look right. You know what I mean? Because you're obviously here seeking answers from my God-given intuition. So I'm trying to share them with you as best I can. Take what resonates and leave the rest for other collectives to resonate. I would appreciate it, and so would they. Thank you very much, and let's begin. Yeah, definitely this like a feminine energy. Definitely. Look at this. Okay, so we got create new identity. Pretty much. Embrace and rediscover yourself by like crafting a narrative. You know, with your true essence of being who you are. Like maybe reinvent yourself. This is for the future, by the way, the near future. In which you don't have to. See, act with clarity. I believe that your focus, your intentions, they navigate these decisions and bring clear insight with some kind of meaning or purpose. See, trust the process. I don't trust many either. You know, I trust God, I trust myself, and I trust my ears, and my auntie, and my doctor. You're seeking clarity at the moment. Yeah. But this is also like in your future, you're going to be seeking clarity of something. Embrace and learn, know how to be open and insightful and allow truths to be revealed, because the truth, it's hard to heal the truth and not many people want to hear it. So these peaks have been reached, you know, in celebration. They're savored, they're reminisced, and, you know, leave it where it is. Accomplishments. So you obviously have accomplished something good. That's great. Worthy goal. So you have worthy goals. You do definitely have goals that are worth you know, pursuing. So keep up the good work and get out of that uninspired and get inspired. You might feel a little bit of a writer's block, but you'll get out of it. You see this eclipse of concealment here is like basically understanding the cycle and the nature of hidden phases, you know, and revelations that will come to you through your own God-given intuition. See, you like feel like you're walking through the valleys of the shadows under this trusting the process thing. See the valley shadows into the enveloping valley shadow. Here's fears in her face, and courage is forged in dimly lit path. So like you could barely, you know, see the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you're losing hope or faith in something, but it will be re-clarified and regained. So you see this courage. You have this motivation for courage, like lighting a path of bravery, and overcoming your fears, you know, with this solace of balance. So seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonize, maybe get your ears clean, maybe go to the spa, you know, but you also need to meditate, like a spiritual cleaning and like maybe physical cleaning, and burn some Palo Santos in between, because it is the bridge between spirituality and the things we can't see and the realities we can see. So something's cold, left cold under this. It's like hot and cold almost. You know, it's like hot and cold. You can't be, you either choose one or the other. And that's the clarity. There's no in between. And don't try to figure stuff out. Like, because you're never going to figure it out. And the older I get, I know that I don't. So leave it at that. Don't be hot and cold. Embrace the frost and calm yourself. You know, reflect. Find clarity in yourself before you try to start finding clarity in everything else. You see, we have these revelations, basically under the scales of balanced here, because there's been goals reached here, but revelations await. Embrace the mystery, embark on the journey and the discovery, and watch secrets just unveil right before you. I mean, I almost feel like you could be wanting to get married or something. It says, release the burdens, you know, so that are clogging your focus and good intentions or intuitions or insight and purpose. Don't conceal the eclipse, you know, like understand the nature, hidden phases awaiting revelation. See, so yes, awaiting revelations. And I might have got this backwards, I'm sorry. like this. I should have put that one here because it makes sense, you know? It's got to make sense. So, yeah, embrace the mystery, embark on the journey. So, yes, you're going to take a journey somewhere. Secrets are going to be unveiled before you. Things are going to be clear in their near future. It's just a matter of choices and if you want to do so or not. By releasing these burdens, you know, you find balance. Like, you find accomplishment. And embracing that clarity, you know, allowing it to give you a new guide on your path. You know, embrace the wearing of the calm, of the reflected early that is found with this inner vision. This inner vision of your worthy goal that you have, this new creative identity. Cut through the fog of confusion with all diversement. So yes, and just focus on the goal here. You know, maybe you're creating something. Maybe you're like creating a character or something like that. Oh, look at this. This is so crazy. Okay, so yeah, this valley of shadows is followed by this rising flame of passion. Let it guide you. Trust the process. Let it be your guiding light. You know, let your passion guide you in fulfilling the purpose that is meant for you. So basically here in your future, in your near future, you need to release burdens, okay? Not be so hot and cold to being calm, you know, like being calm is cool, but don't come across cold. You know what I mean? Follow your passions, await your revelations. Your inner vision is important. It's of balance or equilibrium. It's of courage. It's maybe you're losing hope, but then you come back to this eclipse of concealment, of understanding, so where you know that your goals are going to be worthy. So your accomplishments will be reached. And that's the clarity here, is to trust the process and act with clarity. If you seek it, act with it. Maybe you're an actress or an actor. That's how I feel at this very moment. By creating a new identity, that's because those two cards were followed behind each other. I almost feel like this person is an actor or an actress that I'm speaking with, or that is listening to me right now. So this is your near future. Maybe you have a project coming up, and you need to get into character, and so you're doing your homework, but you're trying to balance out your family life too, and that's okay as well. Thank you, Lord. And see, yeah, a veil of illusion. A veil of illusion. So that's that. It's like you're trying to balance out your personal and work. Maybe you want to get married to someone. I don't know. This meadow of moments you've been reminiscing in, over their present blossoms and simplicities of now that you're missing, because you keep thinking about everything else. You got growth potential, though, in this clarity. We all have to work on it, you know, by embracing change and unlocking, you know, certain flourished potentials within ourselves. And that's the thing with this accomplishments. On your own, like you did these accomplishments on your own, pretty much. So give yourself a pat on the back. Like, it's time to take some alone time. I feel like you're single and you're looking for a new perspective within yourself in spirituality. Like, you've gone into almost like a hermit mode. Look, heart's desire over your worthy goals here, and your eclipse of concealment. Like, you don't tell everybody your heart's desires, you know. Sing sings. So yes, you're definitely like a chameleon, like an actor that sings, that maybe plays an instrument, and maybe is an actor, or maybe you're acting in your daily, you know, a persona that you have to put on for work. But follow your heart and what you truly want to do. When you see that there is no hope, you see what I'm saying? Know that there's fulfilled promises. When you see that there's a little light, there's fulfilled promises, and hang on to those committed paths and forward bringings that bring closure to destined fulfillment. So that should be like your focus in many different ways, and learn how to balance. Look, no illusions. Maybe this I don't know, this project that you're working on really takes is of a courageous person, you know, that is grounded and in truth, and with clarity and wisdom. You know, it could be authentically like real. No illusions. Like, this is real shit. Like, you're really this person. And it takes courage to do what you're doing, especially being of a status that you are. But know that if like, my subscribers are not known, so you are safe if you subscribe. And if you feel like you want to like, that'd be great. If you feel like you want to donate, I would appreciate every bit of it at this point. But see these answers unfold over this balance. So you're open-minded and willing. Like, your name might be Will, I don't know, or middle name, and you're learning from these experiences, which is a great thing. Don't get me wrong here. And this is like, was in your past here, your serene haven, you know, over this inner vision revelation. Like, your serene haven, embrace tranquility. Your refuge, your tranquility is your refuge. Don't forget that. You know, release and renew over this revelations that you're waiting on, this passion that you have for something. Also, citrine might be of significance. Maybe you're having tummy problems, or you're not feeling so good. And citrine is good for your digestive system, as well as red garnet and aquamarine. But yeah, you're seeking clarity, and maybe keep citrine by your nightstand at the moment, with some amethyst and quartz. Maybe on a quartz bed. They sell really nice, like, chakra trees with those specific stones. So, and they're very elegant and beautiful, by the way. So you're like seeking clarity, you know, you're embracing honesty. You're ready to face your consequences, sharpen and focus on your personal growth, not just your work growth. So that's great. Look, stay in the flow. Did it come out like this or that way? Or fully immersed? I think it came out this way, but I grabbed it the other way. But anyways, fully immersed, by releasing your burdens, basically. Not being so cold. Like, maybe you feel cold a little bit because you're fully immersed in your wants, and you just need to wait, you know, for you to see the outcome of your harvest or your work. And then you so basically, here in your past, okay, is like you're fully immersed to see clarity and the truth, releasing and renewing your focus in your mind by this serene haven, maybe a vacation or something, or just hermit mode, like I said earlier, looking for answers that you might already know, or questioning things that you might already know the answers to. You're being real with yourself, so that's a good thing. Fulfill promise, like you have belief, like maybe you're person of your word, which is a great thing, because you know things used to be good on a handshake, and that's not like that no more. Your every heart's desire, this is in your past here, you know, you're longing for your every heart's song. You know, that's what you truly want, really. And on your own over here, it seems like you're just taking the time to be single, to seek new perspective. What did I say about hermit mode on your own? This growth, to grow hermit mode in your spirituality. For me, it's like a personal walk with Jesus, but for others, it's a source or whatever. Everybody has a different belief, and you got to respect that. But for me, it's God and Jesus. So here you go. And in those meadow of moments, basically, there was a presence of simplicity. So maybe you're looking to have more of a minimalist life. You want to, you know, veil this illusion, maybe seeking the truth, you know, through some kind of career or a love life of this non-illusion, authentic, truth-bound foundation lifestyle. And so I think that is great. That's your past, and that that is your past. Remember, you can always change your future. You might not have to change your identity, you know, if you don't. Some things are just meant to be left alone. Like, it's just better sometimes not to waste your energy on things, you know. It's maybe this matter's hurting your tummy. Like, it's not worth it, you know, or it was hurting your tummy, or it made you cold, you know. But the future could change. The near future could change if you have the knowledge that you need to move on. So let's going forward with the present. This is how you're feeling in the present, collective. Look, isolated in the desert, kind of like I am. I'm just like, sorry, that was a bad joke. Yeah, spaces, solitude, you know, reflecting. So, resilient, like in survival mode, or maybe you are like just surviving, or maybe you're doing it just because it's like for an acting part, and so you have to know what it's like it's crazy what they put the actors through. I wanted to be an actress, and I'm so glad I wasn't, because what they put them people through is like, oh my god, no wonder they get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, this came out in the upright first, so we have a gentle release. We have a gentle release over this growth and enjoying the moment, you know, of surrender and flow, the flux of life, you know, and its serious currents. Don't be so damn serious. It's not worth it. Look, seed of potential. You're sowing good seeds through this growth on your own, sowing good seeds. So that is great potential. Potential. Yeah, see what I just said? It nurtures like the sprouting promise with your attention and care. The promise. The fulfill the promise. So yes, and this is your heart's desire, like this seed that you sowed, that's something that you once really believed in. Like, thank you, Holy Spirit. So yeah, the cutting over your heart's desire here, over your eclipse of concealment, this fulfilled promise. It could be like a long path, you know. It just doesn't happen overnight, and sometimes it does, if you put your mind to it. slice through them obstacles, man. Carve right through the path towards your dreams. Just freaking do it. And whatever it is, even if you are a person in high status and there's something on your bucket list you haven't done, do it. Make time for it. Hidden keys, man, over this promise and being real. Putting things together piece by piece, revealing the bigger picture. See, you're seeking the truth, and if you seek, you shall find. So making plans, you're actually making plans because now you see the truth. And these answers unfolded like right before your eyes, things that you already knew the answers to the questions that you're questioning. Maybe that's the reason why you're here. Making plans, course it with good intention. The future is just yours. Design and navigate it, Unity blooms, man. Unity blooms over this serene haven and release and renew. And by embracing the flow and being tranquil within yourself, foster harmony, that connection, your community, nurturing the bonds that bring you together within any relationship that you are. You see? You're free to go forward, renew, seek clarity, I don't know, maybe this person's a divine feminine, maybe her name starts with a C, or maybe her name is named after a jewel, or something like that. But, yeah, see, she's like, embracing the liberty to explore the path. So open, be open. This life is purgatory. This is a journey, and really it's like Aerosmith said, life's about the journey, not the destination, people. So why is everybody in such a goddamn hurry? There's no reason for it. I got 4 in the upright. Look at that, peeps. 4 in the upright, and this is they landed this way. So okay, so we got this being cold, this person, female energy that starts with a C or something. Maybe she's really cool, but then is she, she just assumes the worst, which is not good. You never want to assume the worst, ever, 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 ever. Fully immersed in the truth, always. Shield of resistance. You see that? Shield of resistance. Guarding and external pressures. Nurturing and being eternal. Be a person of strength, love, and care. Don't be such a grumpy pants, so to speak. And so basically, this tells us here in the, sorry, my bad, present, exactly what this person, this feminine energy is feeling. So she's feeling shielded, resistant, like as she's a liberal, perhaps. She might has more of a wide open of like options or thoughts, like she thinks out of the box, which is a good thing. So unity, like united we stand, divided we fall. I mean, straight up unity. Harmony, we need to find that connection within the community collective. So if we treat others as we treat ourselves, or we want to be treated, or we want our friends or loved ones to be treated, the world would be a better place, don't you think? Is making plans here, this feminine energy. Like piece by piece, trying to find the bigger picture here. Through these obstacles, she's carving towards her dreams. She sowed some good seed of profit, perhaps, or of good nature or something. And like she's maybe gentle, she's a surrender, she's flowing, she's mysterious, You know, she's embracing the fact that maybe even though she's in a traverse and desolate space like the desert, possibly by herself, reflecting, she's surviving. And basically, survival, I mean, like, what is that old saying? Only the strong will survive. Basically, that's what's going on in the very present. Now, how this divine feminine, I feel like it's a divine feminine and a masculine at this point now. So this person, I really think that she or he is okay. They either have beliefs in God and Easter and the resurrection and New Christian Testament Christianity. Maybe you know, they don't walk the talk. That's the feeling I get. And they want to, so that's why they're in isolation, trying to do the right things. And just stay out of the way. Perhaps, maybe, I don't know. Rising up from the ashes. You know, maybe finding her own strength, courage, and power. This divine feminine or masculine. You know, it creates growth. Yes, this seed that was released and planted, it's like you can't take it back. Once things are done, they're done. You know what I mean? So trust your path. Listen to your intuition. Seek discretion. Embrace discovery. You know, the answers are there. And they're within the journey that you're on. So don't be in such a rush. It's like, why race to the red light? You know what I mean? I think MM said that. But it's true. And I actually had a guy, off subject, or no, it was a guy's gal, when I had my business, throw her Bible at me and said, F your Bible and your Bible, you freaking Bible flipping. And I felt bad because it's like, people claim God, but God, no one's perfect. Don't use God's name. Why are you using God's name? Use the gifts he gave you. You ain't perfect. Because then people look at God like he's an asshole. It's like a brand. God is like a brand. And God is perfect. And you just can't. No one can. So, yeah, trust your path on this seed that was sown that you just can't take back by taking small steps here with these obstacles, with your heart's desire, hun. I'm like, yeah, just do that. Like, be a person of your word. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I don't know about what you're actually gonna do, but I hope this can change your point of view a little bit. So you're almost there. This is what will happen if you didn't know. So, you know, it could stifle your growth, and you don't want that. We want to grow. We don't want lost time. You're almost there. You're almost there. So be persistent with your faith, you know, and because really your efforts, you're on the breakthrough of something. You know, you're about to bear some big fruit that people are going to be envious of too. You know, maybe you're in this labyrinth. That's so funny. This labyrinth, you know, and you're making plans on this course of being perplexed, embracing each turn of your complexity in this journey. You know what I mean? You might not like what's going on in whatever labyrinth you're in, but you've got to accept it and respect it. You know what I mean? It's just treat people how you want to be treated. You know, again, especially if, you know, you were a friend with someone before. I don't know. That's how I feel. Like you were a friend with someone before, and this is over a long-term friendship. So look, there's past progress, yeah, with these planning and this unfolding of these choices forward. You know, precision. What must be done now? Like you're doing it. Like maybe you've just been slacking a little bit, but now you're getting it done. Look. Wishes granted, collected. Wishes granted. Over this unity, when you do the right thing, your wishes become a reality. Over this serene, safe haven, you know, your wishes become granted. You know, the outcome may be exactly what you want, but it's, you know, what you need, not really what you want, but what you need. And God always meets our needs. Correct, right? It's like, go your own way. Go your own way. Release it. Bloom. Learn from it. Keep going. Keep trucking. Trust your intuition and embrace individuality. Don't think that you need to reinvent yourself. You know what I mean? Pave a way of courage and authenticity. Basically, by taking precautions, you know, with each move that you make. By seeking clarity. By seeking resilience through nurture and kindness. There's a difference between being kind and being nice. You don't have to be nice, but respect and kind is a thing that I do for people, whether I like them or not, because I want it done to myself. And it's just the laws of physics and living. The karmic cycle, like an ecosystem, it all recycles itself. So just, you know, remain vigilant and be receptive as you navigate through life's journey. Just be careful, you know, like, of the decisions that you make, because one bad decision can ruin your whole life, basically. From hurtful events that happen in moments, over stupid emotions. Like, emotions come and go, but actions are here to stay. So it's like, endure this period. You have to endure it. I mean, it's part of living in life. And so the past is what it is. Leave it in the past. And that's what you're feeling in this present right now. This present moment within, like, I feel like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You've been feeling hurt, like taking precautions about going your own way, like, just maybe being stubborn and not exactly what you want, is going your way. So you're like, oh, fine, whatever. You know, don't be that way. Don't have, a half glass is empty perspective, because that's not going to get you very far in life. You know, living goes fast as it is. So you want to make plans, smart plans, and good choices. You know, you're almost there. Like, you're almost grasping the concept. You just need to take small steps. You know, trust your path. Listen to your intuition. Let it be your compass, your intuition. You know, this will create some kind of resurrection or revelation within yourself. And without your own self, how are you going to be there for anybody else? So this is what this divine feminine, I feel, or it could be masculine, is feeling within, like, this last reading here, this last conversation, or like this last hour, maybe 2 hours. So now we're getting closer. So I'm going to say we're going to bring it to the hour of her thoughts, of this divine feminine or masculine thoughts. You know, it could be masculine too. And thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. See, wise counsel. You're here because you need wise counsel, because you feel isolated. Because you feel this isolation. Yeah, that's why you're here. You need guidance. You need friends that maybe that you can trust, and maybe you can't trust anyone at this moment. You know, so it says, you know, nurture yourself. Basically, nurture yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Trust your path. Yeah, prioritize being treated gently in your journey ahead. I mean, because it's divinely guided. Nothing happens by mistake. Everybody has a purpose, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Trust your path on the seeds that you sow. I mean, the seeds you sow, you're going to reap them. You're going to reap the seeds that you sow. So whether they're bad or good, you know, is up to you. I'd rather it be good. And, you know, it's like I said, small steps, slow climb, small steps, slow climb over small steps, and being almost there, baby steps. Maybe you're going to have a baby. Who knows? There's like a labyrinth of choices. You need a chart. You know, your labyrinth of choices. Through this perplexing, you know, this, I'm part of this complex journey and just accepting for what they are. Collective. See, embrace the unknown. What was I just telling you? Embrace the unknown. Like you're almost there. Like, yeah. Embrace the unknown. Venture into the mystery, the open heart, welling and listening and hidden uncertainties. You're worth it like anybody else. You know, you're a person just like anybody else. Plan phase, see? Land on top of planning. And fast progress, you know, and a labyrinth of choices. So yeah, planning is always good. Maybe you're planning something to step back. Maybe, you know, all these steps and these slow moving things by going forward, but baby steps, you know, turn your goals into a reality by making realistic goals, like small goals, and then you work yourself up to the bigger goals. That's how you do that, collective. And so keep to your roots. Your wishes will be granted if you trust your intuition by trusting your roots. But remember the stability that you had. You're grounded and, you know, established and stable. You know, so any career can bloom. Any career from anybody. You just got to put the effort into it. And here's like divine flow. What was I saying? Effort into it. Trust yourself. Take precautions, but trust the divine flow. Put it in God's hands or your higher power's hands. Or you can't really say, if you're saying that you're atheist, I don't know. That's saying to me that you don't believe in yourself. And you got to believe in something. And you're a person, so you might as well believe in yourself. Faith it. And that's the divine flow. Let it go. Let any kind of attachments go. You know, the universe knows and will bring you gifts according to your good, kind deeds to others. But you got to be kind. Dreamweaver, taking precautions, you know, and this shielded resistance. You're like imagining bringing a powerful vision into reality, which has derived from these hurtful events in your life. You poor thing. I'm sorry that you've had to go through it. But basically, you know, it's time for the transition. Embrace the tides. You know, with openness, allowing energy to flow. So live and let live. That's what I'm getting. There's a song, but I just can't think of the artist's name. I'm terrible with names. Live and let live, you dreamweaver. Basically. So, like, in the past hour, this person has been thinking of, you know, transitioning, dreaming of things that wish she could do, but she can, but just start with smaller goals so she can prove herself that she can accomplish anything, this divine feminine or masculine, by trusting the divine flow, keeping to your roots of stability, planning a phase by taking the necessary steps to move forward. Embrace the unknown through mystery and with trusting your heart. It's going to be a slow climb, so take small baby steps. I mean, this whole process is divinely guided. This is what you're thinking, like, this is divinely guided, like, I need to nurture myself and take care of myself a little better. Yes, you do, because you're human and you're worth it. Maybe it's your health. Maybe you should, get a physical or whatever it is that you need to do. Do it for yourself, because you're not paying attention to yourself. And that's the vortex of maybe, instead of reinventing yourself, just embrace the vortex of change. This is wise counsel, and, embrace it. The energies swirl and transform, and it dances like this symphonic dance of living we called life. So basically, within like the past half an hour, we're getting closer here. Half an hour to maybe the last 15 minutes here, you're feeling this let's see, this is what you're feeling like probably about 10 minutes ago is the feeling I get. Okay, so behind the veil, like over this wise counsel and this vortex of change, behind the veil, it's opportunity and growth. Know that you're going to be okay. It might be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but it's going to be okay. Steady as you go for this change and this trend of being gentle, on your journey ahead. Oh, I hate clowns. But steady as you go, navigate with patience and resilience. I'm just going to be like, wow. Going forward, trust your heart, the divinely guided. Going forward, this is what you're thinking. You're enjoying this journey of slow climb and embracing the unknown through experience and life lessons along the way. This scales of balance. This could be, yeah, a Libra energy, I don't know, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Virgo. I just see with the Leo too, Leo rising perhaps. Anyways, this equilibrium or this balance, this love career, it's bracing the unknown and planning it. So weigh your decisions, with your heart and your mind. When it comes to whatever's going on in your personal life, when it comes to your business life, think with your mind. Emotions come and go. Just remember that. So don't act upon emotion. Things are better in quiet moments, in solace, in silence, planning and progress, so you're seeking clarity, maybe the truth within this last, I don't know, 5 minutes. I feel, honestly, you're walking like unscathed, like you're thinking it's got to be my way or no way. No, you got to go with the divine flow. Keep to your roots. You're fortunate. If you have a place to sleep and running water and food in your belly, and you're very fortunate. So don't think that you're not. We're all fortunate if we have at least those things. We have more than most people. Divine flow, being a dream weaver, you're creative. Dream weaver. Yeah, I love that. By, was it Barry? I'm not sure. But it was on that one of my favorite movies, People versus Larry Flint. Excellent movie. It's sad what they went through. Really, like, if you think about their lives, it's really sad. But Love did such a great job, and so did Woody at the main characters. That's one of my favorites. But anyways, off subject. Ignite this creation, this flow. It'll get your mind off the wrong intentions, and, you know, harnessing your innovation. It fuels your imagination. So these soul whispers, you know, might be telling you, you know, otherwise through your past and hurtful events. But beyond words, it's really what's being said now. So yeah, this is in the now. This is exactly what you're thinking in the now. You're thinking this right the fuck now about creating something, and like creating something imaginative, manifesting, answers unfolding. Like you're thinking about this, this unscathed, fortunate trap that was laid out, but you were too smart to fall through it. But really, no one's after you. Nobody cares. Everybody's just trying to live their lives and get through. So just keep that in mind, collective, in these quiet moments, because you're better than that. In solace, and it creates balance. You'll feel physically better if you just do that, and enjoy the journey as you go by looking forward and just thinking positive. See, steady as you go and think positive, and opportunity of growth. You know, this is going to create growth for you, and you're going to be a better person out of it. And that's just how I look at it, and that's how this person is feeling in the now. So what about this? I'm going to ask, what about this divine flow, this unscathed, this creation? Okay, so that's where we'll start off. At ocean of possibilities. It's like so much that can be done. Yes. But just because you can doesn't mean you should. Because of karma, because of, you know, just because of stuff like that. Just want to be kind to one another. Navigate, like, this energy is like really negative for some reason. But boundless oceans of possibilities. You know, if you're nice, you get more with honey than you do vinegar. Okay, and this is what you're feeling in this a very exact moment over this creation, soul whispers of a web of connection. Maybe you're following this person on the web, creating a supportive web, you know, friendship, dating online or something. You know, maybe you have a lot of friends because of the web. Or maybe it's the tangled webs that you weave that now you have to deal with because it's karmic. Yeah, see, on the mend. On the mend. So compassion and kindness, you know, to yourself first is the way to a healing heart. And these were open too. So yeah, metamorphosis mirage. It's a mirage. Be careful of those transitions between the past and the future possibilities, because it's illuminated, like a butterfly's transform, you know, into from a caterpillar to a cocoon to a beautiful butterfly. It's the same kind of process, and it's a gate of opportunity. So maybe you're thinking about opportunities that you can have through these new paths of boundless potential, and I think that is a wonderful thing to think about, honestly. I think that that's a wonderful thing to think about. And commitment. Maybe you're thinking about commitment and you're scared to commit because of whatever is happening in the past, but because the unknown, you know, maybe this is the next stage of your living. Maybe this is like, this person is really thinking about you, like moving in with them or living together. It's like you're really contemplating this commitment thing, and it's like been a real mess for you, basically. And new worlds, see, yeah, new worlds, or these quiet moments you're just thinking about. There's so much more to discover, but as long as we don't give up, there's only this one thing that we can do and succeed at, and it matters that we don't give up. And those are words from the man himself. Hawking. Okay, so in this very, very last thoughts that I grabbed from your energy, you know, you're thinking about this, yeah, ocean of possibilities of this person that's really interested in you, that can open up opportunities and journey through a commitment. They want a commitment with you that will give you great opportunities. Maybe you think it's just a mirage, but it's not. It's time to mend and heal yourself before you go on with this other relationship, or it's not really going to work. That's what I have to say about that. And with enjoying the journey, you know, by slow, small, baby steps, steady progress. Right there, patience in your alley. Celebrate your steps forward, the baby steps. I mean, look, you can't make this. You can't make it up. You can't. I mean, it's slow, kind, steady progress. Enjoy the journey. Yeah. Yes, collective. So basically, that's what you need to do. Slow and steady steps. You know, have unwavering faith, firm to your beliefs. You know, that's great. I think that's wonderful. In this commitment, has a lot to do with being in this commitment that you want to be in, and it can bring a lot of fortune. In many ways. And fortune is not just money, it's in health and well-being. Look, we've come through a breakthrough. Actually, together, we've made a breakthrough, collective. So navigate this, you know, through these twists and turns, elegance and resilience. You know, ambition. You're ambitious about this. Breakthrough, about these baby steps, you know, the desires of your heart, like you're willing to go through what's necessary to keep an open mind and reveal the journey. And I think that's wonderful. Carried away, wow, by yourself. Wow, that's amazing. Worlds, you know, quiet moments, being carried away, being caught up in the whirlwind of romance. That's where you're at right now. That's exactly what you're thinking about, is being romantic with someone that you're madly in love with. Look, adapt and thrive. Adapt. Just came that. Roots of stability. Adapting and thriving. Flows. You know, it's flexible. You embrace shifts. You adapt well. So anything will pretty much work out for you, no matter where you end up. Turn the page. You know, let shit go. Don't listen to, you know, if you don't have a bunch of haters, you're not doing something right. So this is a new chapter, you know, that you're curious about. Be open. You know, use your wisdom and your intuition. And even though it's really hard to do the right thing, do the right thing anyways, because that's what really counts and leaves legacy. Anyways, you have one general question to ask. This is how it works. Pendulum, show me yes. Show me no, pendulum. Okay, so I'm going to count back from 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to answer any general question. Even if it's a love question, you could do that too. Only yes and no, not when, what, where, how, but only yes and no. Okay? 3, 2, 1. This is a definite yes. Definite yes. And some kind of commitment or unwavering faith. Yes, this is a definite yes. Collective. Definitely. Okay, so now that we did this, I'm going to do these couple little oracle cards. They're more like affirmations too, anyways. Here we go. Here we go. Future, past, present. Flourish friendships, embrace authentic connections. Rooted endurance is your past. See, we're just talking about that. From your roots, embrace growth. Connected crossroads. Make choices thoughtfully. And recognize the impact of your connections. And not just yourself, but the people that you know. By the decisions that you make. So, reflection card. Thank you. Ancestral needle. So, yeah, listen to the whispers of your ancestors. The wisdom of your ancestors within. And allow them to guide your path. Basically. That's what you really need to do. Yeah. That's what you really need to do. Or I would advise to do. In fact, I'm going to do it too. Because I think it's a great point of view. We could do it together. So here, let's do this affirmation together. Please repeat with me. If I let go of lack, I look at blessings in my life with joy and satisfaction. And I am glad. That's affirmation. From the universe to you, speaking, manifesting. And I always close it off with a prayer because God owns it all. And I think it's, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my stronghold of my life, and whom shall I be afraid? Psalms 27:1. So basically saying, if the Lord be for me, who be against me? Collective. But it can't just say it, gotta live it too. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. James 4:8. So really it's not God forgetting us, it's us forgetting him. We need to draw close to him as he created everything. You know? Of whom shall I be afraid? If God be for me, who be against me? I love that. I use that a lot too in conversations because it's true. And I've seen karma wrap around quick, like, especially working in a salon or a barber shop or like somewhere where people cut hair. Like, not now, but when I did do that, I seen it happen real quick, like real quick. I couldn't believe it myself. But yeah, it's like karma, God's vengeance. It's like when you leave it to God, you don't have to worry about shit and do anything. You really don't. Leave it to God. Don't worry, because we're here to love one another and praise his holy name. Anyways, Merry Christmas, collectives. I hope you got what you're looking for with this reading. And I hope that you have happy holidays and Merry Christmas. I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking. So, yeah, I'm doing the traditional. The way my grandmother and my mama and the way my great-grandmother and the way we've been doing it for years now. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Something small and little because we didn't have much money to feed like the whole town again. I did 4 years in a row in honor of my grandparents because she used to do the same. But last year I couldn't do it. And this year I couldn't afford to do it. And I'm grateful to have the little stuff that we do have. And I'm grateful for the people in my life. I'm really grateful. Whether people hate me or not, I'm grateful for those. And I pray for those. You know, and I thank God for those who have my best interest as I have theirs. So remember, folks, enjoy the journey. Live, love, look your best, and do your best.